Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry I'm late. We went to the market. For those of you that are familiar with Koh Samui, Fisherman's Wharf, Walk-in Street, man, was it buzzing tonight. But unfortunately, that also affected our time, so I do apologize for being late. Welcome to 15 Minutes with Uncle Russ, coming to you live from X-Cafe in Koh Samui. How's your week been? Good, eh? Man, I had quite an exciting week. I discovered, and I know, sorry, I'm really slow at this. I discovered, though my brain may work at the speed of a 16-year-old, when I try to get my body to keep up with my brain, I can hardly walk. I'm so stiff. I did a little bit of renovations to our children's church, so anyhow, so I want to talk a little bit about communications and sometimes the lack thereof. And I think all of us are familiar with that little story. How's this one? The broken telephone. Yeah, I know you're not like that. You're not there picking up what we would call in South Africa stompies. You know, the end of a story or just the beginning, and then you're not 100% sure, and you add your little bit to it, and then it goes along. So you know that game that they play, the broken telephone. And simply it's the people that stand in a row, and the first person picks a word and whispers it in their ear. And then they have to turn around to the one, to pay which way you're going, clockwise or anti-clockwise, but the person, next one, and you whisper in their ear what you think you heard. And so on and so on and so forth. So the more people you got, the more likelihood of you not receiving the original message. And you know, I love this story about World War I. You know, when they used to fight in the trenches, long before cell phones and all of that fancy stuff. I would run up there and yes, sir. Officer commanding would say to him, listen, what I need you to do is go ahead and tell them to send reinforcements. We're going to advance. And he'd run along and he'd shout at the next guy and goes, oh, okay. And then went, yes, you guessed it. When the end guy got the message was send 3 and 4 pence, we're going to a dance. Funny. Yeah, but that never happens to us. We never pick up part of a story and we never add to it or leave things out so that the original thing that we think we heard, and we're now telling the next one and the next one and gossiping and yes, and what happens? Problems. How many of us have been in that situation of miscommunication? Me. You. Yeah, but I thought you said this, or I thought you did this, and I can tell you, all of us, at some stage, we half hear what somebody's saying instead of listening to what they're saying, discerning whether or not it's actual facts, especially they're speaking about somebody else. Oh, I got some hot gossip for you. No way. Yeah, remember old Jim? Yes. Well, can you believe it? Doesn't have one girlfriend, he's got 2 girlfriends. Really? Yeah, and she's like the one's a famous actress and the other one's a stripper. And no, man. How did you find this out? Well, actually, you know, Peter told me what was happening. And where did Peter get this story from? Well, he was walking through this place and he saw him walking with 2 women. The one looked like a stripper and the other one looked like a famous actress. Yeah. Yay. And what happened? No, but does his wife know about it? No, heck no. Hey, if she finds out, in big trouble. So now I want to ask you something, sir, that has been communicating through the bush telephone. Before you tell your story that you've heard from somebody who heard from somebody, make sure the facts. I've been a victim of that where somebody said something quite harsh. So I said, well, can you bring that person to me that told you? No, I don't want to get involved. I want to get my facts straight. How can you say you don't want to get involved and you want to get your facts straight when you already picked up a story that has no truth whatsoever? But you were very quick to pass that stompy on, that little butt. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to tell so-and-so what happened. Yeah. But you know what? There's a price to pay for things like that. And I'm going to read us a few scriptures. Life without scripture is boring. So, for all of us that pick up half stories, half truths, exaggerations, and just blatant lies and slander, and gossip on and tell the next one what you thought you heard, this is what it says. The book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 1. You shall not circulate a false report. Do not put your hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Oops. Okay. Now you said, Russ, that's Old Testament. Hey, you're right. Well, let's try something in the New Testament. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt word proceed out of your mouth, but what is good for necessary edification, that it may impart grace to the hearers. Hey, do you hear what so-and-so said? Yeah, papa. Does that impart grace? Does that edify? Yeah, and for those of you that know me, if you want to talk about somebody, what do I normally say? Well, let's phone them and tell them that we're talking about them. Amazing how quick the story stops. And then there's Matthew from the Message. Jesus said, watch out for doomsday deceivers. Many leaders are going to show up with forged identities, claiming I am Christ, the Messiah. They will deceive a lot of people. When reports come in of wars and rumored wars, keep your head and don't panic. This is routine history. This is no sign of the end. Nation will fight nation, and ruler will fight ruler over and over. Famines and earthquakes will occur in various places. This is nothing compared to what is coming. So before you start tuning about your rumor and making a big thing about it and causing problems in amongst family and friends because you are a gossiper. Yeah. Straight. Yeah. Keep your nose out of other people's business, to put it very bluntly. Yes. If what you're about to say is not to edify and build up and encourage, shut up. In Afrikaans, I would say, hou jou bek. In Zulu, tula. Quiet. Be quiet. Yes. Hou jou bek. And then finally, I'm going to end off in Jeremiah 5:21. Hear this, O foolish people, without understanding, who have eyes and see not, and have ears and hear not. Be careful what you think you see, and what you think you hear, and what you think you understand. Because the likelihood of you passing that story on could end up biting you in the beep, 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 beep. Did you like that? The broken telephone. Yes. Thank you once again for listening. Yeah, pass your comments. If I'm lying, you can tell me to my face. I'm not scared. You don't scare me. Yeah. So, remember, have a great weekend. We're away this weekend ministering about 4.5 hours away from where we are. Have a blessed Friday. Have an incredible weekend. And cut all those stories short. The moment they come to you, say to the person straight, you know what? Before you go on with your story, let's phone so-and-so and verify the facts. Oh yeah, remember, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Goodbye and God bless till next time.